example in the slide real quick. So we have probability of A being 1 on 3, probability of B being 1 on 4. So you have probability of A prime being 2 on 3. Let's just establish this one and move on. B prime being what? That will be 3 on 4. Good. And then we have the probability of A intersection B equal to 1 on 10. Right? So let's do it this way. Now first thing, you have to find probability of A given B. So that will be probability of A intersection B on probability of B. So now intersection B is 1 on 10. So you divide 1 on 10 by, that's 1 on 4. So this will most likely give you 2 on 5. So we are done with this one. And then probability of A, B given A. So this will be probability of B intersection A intersection B. They're the same thing. All over probability of B, probability of A, sorry. Then you have 1 on 10 divided by 3, 1 on 3. Oh, messing up. So you get 3 on 10. Okay. Now the last one says probability of A prime intersection B prime. Now what you have to note that this is not equal to probability of A intersection B or prime. So you can't just say is, so, and it is not equal to 9 on 10. Okay. So how do you find it? Let's try to understand what A prime B prime really means on a Venn diagram. So you have this. Okay. So let's call this A, let's call this B. Now, what is the probability of B prime? So, okay, not just probability, but then what is B prime? Sorry, so it doesn't come into the circle. So B prime is everything else outside. What is A prime? A prime is everything else outside A. Now, do you see the intersection? So the intersection is outside. So the intersection is simply A union B prime, right? Which is equal to the probability of A prime intersection B prime. I hope this is understood. So if this is understood, then let's go on to find probability of A union B prime. But we don't have this. They didn't give us this in the question. So what do? We use our formula. Now we know that probability of A, right? We know probability of A union B is bad handwriting. It's probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of the intersection. Okay. Now if we know this, then we can say that that's 1 on 3 plus 1 on 4 minus 1 on 10. Okay, and this gives you 29 on 60. Good. Now if this gives 29 on 60, you want probability of A union B prime. This is what you want. So that's 1 minus this, that gives you 31 on 60. So the probability of, so now we come here to calculate the probability. So with this one, so probability of A prime intersection B prime is equal to probability of A prime intersection given B prime, sorry, B prime all on probability of B prime. Then that gives us, so this one is what we calculated, that's 31 on 60. And then we divide it by probability of B prime, which is 3 on 4. When you simplify this down, you're expected to get something like 0.688. Yes, so that's just it for this question. Thank you.